Guys, it's me, Tam here, back with another Lego Star Wars set review, actually. And this is a review of the Kylo Ren's command shuttle from Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. One sec, sorry. And the actual technical name of the ship is, it's an Upsilon class shuttle. But yeah, this isn't the actual set. This is the actual set. It's a remake of the 2015 one, which I actually got for Christmas in 2015, so that was pretty cool to get this for Christmas this year in 2020. But so yeah, for the figures, we have Kylo Ren with his helmet. In the original, he had like a head print version of his helmet, so that you could put a hood over it. But here it's just the helmet, and then it's the Last Jedi face. And really, the rest of it is just his Last Jedi figure. He actually is the the more solid cape, not the loose one. But yeah, it's basically the Last Jedi figure with the Force Awakens helmet with the red cracks. So yeah. Next figure is Knight of Ren. The actual name is Aplec Ren. That's the Knight's actual name. And he has the Mandalorian war axe, which is very simple. You can see this actually in Dryden Voss's chambers on his ship in Solo. But so yeah. These were the first two Knights of Ren that we got, and the only two for the first wave. But he's got his head is actually underneath the new hood piece, which is nice to get. And in universe, it's made up of a bunch of different metals and whatnot from the past enemies he's defeated. And so he wears like a cool garbs, pretty cool. He has what looks like stormtrooper, or at least he has boots on. Some like heavy duty boots, and he also has a hard cape. On his back he just has some cloth printing. But so yeah, Aplec Ren. Next Knight of Ren is Ushar Ren. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's Ushar, Ushar. He has a concussive what is it, baton, like a club, war club. And so yeah, it doesn't look exactly like it does in the movie or in the the prop, because it doesn't have that much red. He has a thermal detonator, which you can also see hanging from his torso belt. He also has a little extra weapon there, and his helmet is features, it looks like this. It's basically just a black head underneath, but it actually has a cleared out visor. And his helmet is a lot like the other Knights of Ren, where it has like that little scoop in the back, as you can see. And in universe, it has the little what is it, oxygen type pumps. It has like air, breathing tubes, which suggests that he might not be human. He might be like a different species. But yes, now for our next figure, we have Allegiant General Pride. Oh, he's played by Richard E. Grant in the movie. And so yeah, here he is. He has a simple uniform. Pretty simple. It's all in gunmetal gray. He has the Doctor Who hair in gray. And his face is a really cool one to get. It's actually really this is definitely how he looks in the movie. Like, the expressions are great. And all that, tell him we've found our spy or whatever, So the next figure is one that's very nice to get. It's the Sith Trooper. And so yeah, this is nice to get because the battle pack only comes with one. Both Stormtroopers only have a clone face. But yeah, the battle pack only comes with one. I wish I could get another one of this because the battle pack only came with stud shooters. But yeah, it's nice to get the secret police force weapon in black. Yeah, it has a red scope on it. So yeah, Sith Trooper with its corrugated lines, which are meant to basically create more surface area for lasers. Whenever they get shot, it's supposed to disperse the heat and the chemicals across more surface area. But so yeah. And then the final trooper is just a normal Last Jedi style First Order Stormtrooper. Clone face. Same torso and leg print as far as we know that we've been getting since 2015. And it's just a plain black blaster. So yeah, those are the figures. So now onto the actual set. So this didn't take me too long to build. I finished it before I even finished watching the Rise of Skywalker. So it's like, it didn't take 2 hours. It took probably about an hour and a half or so. As you can see, unlike the original, it had a gray color scheme, black windows, and it had wings that were stiff upwards. So what they've done is they've changed the color scheme to be much more accurate. They've made the windows red, and they've also made the main color black. And they've, oh yeah, I've already mentioned that. And the wings actually now go out, which I remember being very disappointed whenever I finished it in 2015. And I remember like trying to make the wings go out, and I was like scared I'd break it, because like I was sure that they made it to where the wings could go out, and I was like, what am I missing? And yeah, they just didn't have the right sources at the time whenever they made it. But yeah, I remember they also had like some flaps that stuck down on the bottom, which I'm assuming were from the concept art as well. And they got rid of those to where now it's just, you know, it stops there. So it has the same play feature as the original with the wings, where you can flip this out and then twist it, and it makes the wings go down. In universe, the wings actually just like slide down into the bottom half of the wing. They don't actually like flip out. One sec. They don't actually do this, like, but it's still a very cool feature to have, and it makes it much shorter. Like it is in canon, they need the wings to be shorter so it can fit inside a normal hanger. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. The details, there's not much details on the wings. There's just some of this silver here, and the rest is all just black. As you can see, oh, one sec. Let me put this down. This is about to fall. As you can see, there's some holes in the wings, which I actually don't mind those. I think those look cool. And then there's actually that cool detail where it kind of goes down. But yeah, I like the holes, personally. I don't think the original had the holes, though. And actually, it's not really strong enough to be able to lift it up all the way. It gets stuck here if you just use the handles. You have to actually like push it all the way back. But yeah, I know in the original, the spring-loaded shooters were here and they shot up through the wing. But in this one, they moved them into the down here. And yeah, here's a look at the bottom. There's some things I don't really agree with. The bottom does feel similar though, because it did have this thing here where it's like little grated things. But the original had like a cool little thing where it has the same door where if you push down, it opens. But in the original, it had something to where it didn't clip in. It could just like, you move this one thing that was very frictiony, and it would like rest on that, and you could pull it down. And actually here, it barely even goes down. It does not have much room to go down. Like, look inside. It's barely down. But yeah, whenever you close it, it actually like sticks on all 4 studs. So I'm not a very big fan of that, because it feels too tight of a connection. Because then you gotta push hard to open it. And I don't like the idea of that. So as you can see on the inside, I put these here on the weapon mounts. And it does come with 1 spare shooter. But what you do is you put them in here. Not opening. And they're actually sideways. But so then, one sec. And then you go around back. And what you do is you see that there. You push on that. Oh no, it went underneath the dresser. Either way, yeah, it shoots that. So as you can see, there's some neat back details. This just spins, but this one actually controls the wings. So like whenever I lift it, they automatically open whenever I lift it. But if you twist it, they can close up. So yeah, that's very cool. And really the mechanism inside is very detailed and very, not detailed, it's very creative, I guess, and very technic, obviously. But yes, like look at here. You can see there's some stuff. It's basically all sitting on that, which connects to this. So then whenever you turn it one way, it pulls in those arms, and they're actually on like one of those special Technic parts with a actual like metal spring inside. You know, it's on an actual spring. And yeah, and also I almost forgot, there's this thing here where you can just remove this. There's a tiny little crate, you know, you can put some stuff in it, but it just sits on there. which is neat. But yeah, and I like these sideways builds. And so yeah, the wings, as I mentioned, you can just control it with this. But yeah, the wings are very cool. I really enjoy that feature. And then they did put in some good greebling, I think. I like how in the front it is like non-symmetric, where it has silver there, but instead of that it has the clear studs there for like headlights. But yeah, and in the original, this space was actually used up for a back room, which flipped up backwards. And it was kind of hard to get into, but it was nice to have the space for Hux and Kylo. Here it just has 3 seats, and actually the middle seat, it's like, it has the little leg bit where you put the figure in, but that does not sit on the ramp. It's like, it's kind of funky. One sec. Let me get Mr. Pride here. Oh, see, look, like I can sit him in the middle seat, but like, you know, whenever it's closed and whatnot. And then whenever it opens, one sec. Whenever it opens, you know, like he's still sitting on the actual like wedge piece that his legs go around, but it's not you know, it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, so it has 3 seats inside. It's just, you can't fit, you know, it's just 3 seats just sitting there. And it has, the front seat actually does have like a little headrest looking thing. I remember it being better in the original. And it has one of the Ninjago control panels. But yeah, actually I did change this up. I moved that thing, these 2 cheese slips, they were facing where the back was up here and the point was pointed over here. But you couldn't close this up all the way because this kept getting caught on it. So I just twisted it to where they slope back instead of to the side. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.